Hello and welcome to the Brotherhood of Geeks. I am Brett J. Rasmussen, and I'm here to go ahead and do my reactions, or watch the state of play of October 2021. Now, I am very looking forward to this. I am hoping that we get some more God of War details. I would really like to see that. And some, just a few more details, maybe some Horizon, maybe Gran Turismo, just a few more details of kind of the different games that will be coming out. I really don't have a lot of information about this state of play. It very much seems a bit random, but I'm very happy that it's here. Hopefully we get a lot of information about what's coming up, what we'll be getting. So yeah, it's about to start. So let's go ahead and see what we got in store. Here we go.
We have another spectacular show of guts, glory, and gore for you today.
Tune into a shocking new TV show. What is this? Destroy your rival. What? Survival is the only rule. What is this, like a battle?
Your face on TV. Go hunting time! Hunter G! See you later. Oh yeah!
What? Like, I don't know what is this? Some kind of forge new weapons and complete again.
Got it, Senpai.
I don't.
Excellent!
Death Burst, let it die. Okay.
That was your first look at Deathverse.
What?
Let It Die. Coming to PS4 and PS5 next year.
Oh, okay.
Now, let's listen in on a recording session with We Are OFK.
We are OFK. So we're getting, I guess we're starting with a bunch of indie games?
War sucks. In a world full of war, where war is, just doesn't have anything to do with politics or race.
Because it's war. Because war is war.
Out there, we look to each other and to our thick arms.
You done?
And you're like, how did they get them that thick?
What?
Is this like an alternate reality?
First I'm confused.
Are just
now
thick, or are they
I'm confused because I don't know what I'm seeing. And then I'm
Our
confused
last
because I don't know what I'm hearing.
These arms.
Luca, focus.
Okay, sorry, for real. PlayStation promo time.
Yep.
I'm just supposed to introduce our band and the game about our band, right? Ooh, can we do something fun with it? Like, can we be like, why is it called State of Play? What are we, the president? What are we, the...
We've talked about these jokes. Hey, you.
Hi, we're still driving. Jay, I heard back from the mix engineer. And
What
she's
is
cool.
happening? What is this?
Sue! How's the PlayStation blog post going?
Are hashtags too much? I want to reach more people, but I don't think I trust people who
I
use
mean,
hashtags.
Itsu, you're the best at this.
I'm proud of you.
I just do things.
What?
Harder! What you working on?
Just
What
a
is
new
happening?
audio filter I cooked up for debug here.
Can debug make me sound like a demon?
Okay. Give me one more run through and we'll take a proper break, yeah?
Okay, hi! We Are OFK is a new music biopic game about us, the indie pop group OFK. It's a 5-episode series about how we started the band here in Los Angeles and how, so far, we have not screwed it up. You get dialogue choices and texting and flirting, and each episode lets you play an interactive music video of a new song from our debut EP. That's 5 episodes, 5 songs. And if you join our mailing list today, you get a life-size cutout of our whole band wearing nothing but PlayStation 5 DualSense controllers.
Oh, God.
No.
Nope.
Okay,
What?
the cutout is still TBD, but We Are OFK is coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 in 2022. The future.
The future, thick arms. We are OFK.
What?
Okay, bye.
We love you.
What? What?
Up next, the
What?
team at Young Horses shares a big update.
Oh,
on
they're
the
adding
Bud
an
Snacks.
expansion? Okay.
Did you all see that? Giant bug snacks!
Gosh, we might be witnessing a prehistoric species somehow preserved at the bottom of the ocean.
We need to form an expedition. Bro? Has anybody seen my hat?
Snacks with hats? That's adorable.
Bugsnax is a weirdly fun game.
And that's not all, buddy. Ta-da! We finally finished your huts! So keep checking your mail, do some redecorating, and before you know it, this'll feel like home.
All right.
Can we stop wasting time and get on with this expedition before I'm as old as Shoulder?
Ready yourselves! A grave danger approaches!
So it's a free update. Okay. Well, that's good. It comes out early next year. Good.
Hey,
All
Five
right.
Nights at Freddy's fans. We've got a security breach.
Oh, we're going to get more of this. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for visiting, and we hope you enjoyed the show. Freddy and the gang are pretty tired, but they'll be back again next week after a few days of scheduled maintenance.
Whoa!
Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex is now closed, initiating nighttime protocols.
No! Wait, I'm still here!
Whoa!
Lights on! I warned you! I warned you!
Whoa!
You should be able to escape when the security doors reopen at 6 a.m. Until then, keep moving and try not to draw attention to yourself. If there is another way out, I will help you find it. I promise.
Roxanne Wolf. Glamrock Chica. Montgomery Gator. And Freddy Fazbear.
Please make your way to the front of the building, where you will be given novelty glasses, a voucher for 1 free soda refill, and where you will sign a legal disclaimer releasing us of all liability for anything that might have happened during your visit. Have an awesome night, and we'll see you again soon.
Jesus!
Would you like to take a short survey about your experience?
12/16 of this year.
Battle Beasts and
Okay.
Demigods in a challenging action RPG coming soon to PlayStation. Let's take a look.
Okay. I know a lot of people are going to be excited for Security Breach. Death's Door, okay. Huh. Oh, it's a Devolver Digital game. Okay, so that game should be fun. November 23rd. For now, and get Titan Soul for free. Woo!
Online opponents await in these multiplayer games coming to PS4 and PS5.
I almost thought it was Mod Nation. I was like, this is Mod Nation Racers? Are they bringing back that game? But no, it's something else entirely. Just another, it's another kart racer. I'm like getting all these trailers and like, oh, this is a free-to-play game. Okay. I mean, again, because I was like, it does look like a generic kart racer. I don't know what it is. Shadow Expectations. I've watched your battles from the Crucible of Soul. Face shows the way one.
Dolores.
Oh, okay, so it's some kind of fighter. Oh, it's King of Fighters! Okay! Well, that's kind of the match is, and they're going to be doing a beta for this. Okay. King of Fighters 15. Oh wow. Open beta test November 19th. Oh, everything is coming out in February. Everything.
Escape is futile. Looks like you're in need of your medicine.
Hi everyone, I'm Niels, also known as Vetterbird.
Hi everyone, I'm Emily, also known as Norstef. Today we're excited to share First Class Trouble with you. First Class Trouble is an online social
First Class Trouble
featuring a dangerous cocktail of difficult decisions
Gotta
and
take a drink right now.
Before you hop into a match, check out the range of customization options available to you. As you play, you'll unlock even more, so don't forget to come back to your wardrobe from time to time. Let's check out that recent match we played.
That was a good one. When the round begins, you'll be assigned a secret role of either a resident or a personoid.
So this is me. I played as a resident in this game, and my goal was to reach Kane at the heart of the ISS Alicea.
And I got to play as a personoid. So my game was all about deception and traps, stopping the residents at all costs.
Great outfit that you have on there.
Thank you. The most important question is, who can you trust?
Yeah, exactly. And I thought you and I were working together.
I know, right?
Sometimes going with your gut doesn't work out.
Sorry, Dave. I don't have that problem.
You sabotaged the oxygen. Well done.
When a system is sabotaged or a trap is sprung, this is a good time to start casting doubt on the loyalty of the other residents.
Yeah, you had me so convinced. You did such a great job, I even helped you take him out. You really got me on this game. I never suspected you at any point.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, here it is.
Gotcha!
I realized too late.
Whether you're a personoid or a resident, your social deduction skills and strategy are the key to survival.
That's
Good luck,
interesting.
everyone. And remember, be careful who you trust, because in first-class trouble, cocktails last longer than friendships.
Work together to avoid disaster when First Class Trouble arrives to PS4 and PS5 next month. PlayStation Plus members will be able to download the PS4 and PS5 versions at no extra cost.
It's going to be a free
November 2nd.
game on Plus. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Scanning craft. Pan-Galactic Federation battleship, the Astoria.
Weapons activity detected. Readying third
Starboard
strike.
thrusters to full power.
There's no time.
No way!
Abandon ship. All crew members, get to an escape.
At the end of infinite space. Excuse me.
Are you quite all right?
If it's help you're offering, then it's help I'm taking.
When our two heroes cross paths, the fate of the universe awakens.
Damn near the full Federation fleet's moving in on us.
Wish I could say we're good. But the Fed saw to it we aren't.
The crew of the Aegis needs you. Good luck, Ray.
You seek only to devour this world.
I am certain your journey into the stars above will bring hope to the future of this world, Your Highness.
Spare me your self-righteousness. I shall be saved by mine own hands.
If humanity should persist as it has, never will it find total freedom from sorrow. What hope do we hold should they descend upon us now?
If you dare turn your back to this, I swear I'll destroy the Federation ship by ship until there's not a damn thing left!
The Divine Force. Oh, it's Star Ocean. Oh, hey. Comes out next year. Okay.
Before we wrap up, let's get an update on the eagerly awaited Little Devil Inside.
Yeah.
Kärrikas, sinä listani. Isän jäljestä meni.
Street. Okay.
Like any other day, Billy sets out on another job. Looks
What?
like he's reading the letter he received. The job seems simple enough. Billy arrives at Cornfield Station. He needs to meet Professor Vincent, who should be nearby. Oh, there's an old lady up ahead. During travel, you can engage with various people. Sometimes to buy goods, or simply ask for directions. On certain occasions, the crew is available to travel together. During world map travel, you can encounter various events, some bigger than others. In this case, a flock of sheep blocking the road. Looks like they have arrived near their destination. Billy heads towards an eerie-looking mansion to fulfill his simple task, of course. He's greeted by who seems like the owner. The job is to pick up a mysterious artifact and deliver it to Professor Vincent. Looks like it's kept in the mansion's basement, leaving behind the unsettling signs on the wall. Billy enters the basement chamber. Well, it turns out that the job is not going to be so simple after all. Ever since leaving the mansion, strange-looking creatures constantly appear. Here he is surrounded by a mob, striking and sticking the blade into enemies to pull and throw them around. During his travels, Billy needs to resort to his survival instincts and make use of whatever he has to survive. Often being exposed to the harsh side of Mother Nature. A desert environment is one such place. Finding safe places to camp and cooking up food is all part of the journey. This time, a sub-zero climate, and worse, caught in a snow blizzard. Struggling to pull his companion out of the snow. What will be their fate? Lead Billy throughout his journey, and imagine what he has to face. Some expected, more often not. Oh my. Welcome to the world of Little Devil Inside.
That's our show. We hope you enjoyed this peek into what's to come on PlayStation.
Okay.
See you next time.
Okay. So, you had the PlayStation Showcase, which was amazing. And then you have State of Play. This State of Play specifically. I mean, really, we already got all the big announcements out of the way from the showcase. Like, everything that they wanted to really kind of show off coming within the next year, maybe a little bit more, we got from the showcase. This was a lot of indie stuff. I guess, like, maybe the biggest, like, thing from this, maybe Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach? Like, that might be, like, kind of, like, the biggest thing. It's a lot of indie stuff. We got a lot of indie games coming from this. Where, and I understand... I'm glad, let me say this. I am glad that PlayStation is showcasing their indie games. Regardless of, like, how what people know of them or don't know about them or whatever, we're seeing indie games. And State of Plays is, I would say, like, 'cause it seems like the PlayStation Showcase is a yearly thing that's, like, a little bit after E3, because we got ours in, like, what was it? I think July? In July, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm a bit parched right now. we got the showcase, which showcased all the big games. You know, Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Marvel's Wolverine, all of the like big games. And then we have State of Play, and it's showcasing a lot of indie games. And I'm glad to showcase that, but I will say a lot of these State of Plays, it's been about maybe a year, like I think they started in 2019. I think they started doing these State of Plays in 2019, maybe 2018. But it's been about 2 years. And these State of Plays, most of the time, after I'm watching them, I come away from them going like, huh, well, that was not bad. It was pretty good. Now, mind you, I'm an optimist. I may be in a small boat when it comes to that. I'm very much an optimist. I'm like, oh yeah, this was pretty good. Yeah, it's fine. But even that, unless it's a State of Play specifically focused on one game, like the State of Play for Last of Us Part 2, State of Play focused on Ghost of Tsushima, or whatever. When we get a normal State of Play where it's just kind of like, here's a variety of games, we're going to showcase a bunch of trailers and stuff like that. I will say there needs to be something some big game that showcases, like, here's the main event. Here's all your indie games, but the reason you're here is to watch this thing. And it doesn't have to be an exclusive. It could be a third-party one, you know. We could have, you know, maybe, like, because I think PlayStation has a deal with, like, well, PlayStation is buddies with Square Enix, so maybe they could have done a State of Play maybe a month or two ago for Guardians of the Galaxy to do, you know, showcase that game, or I don't know, maybe something. But like, this State of Play felt very just, you didn't need to see it. You could catch the trailers, see what you want to see, and this is not on the fault, like, the thing is that these are all indie games, and we need to appreciate the indie games that are coming out, but these are a lot of like trailers, so you're only getting a tiny little taste. And the thing is with indie games is that a lot of people, in general, you know, when it comes to indie games, people will play the indie games through word of mouth or whatever. There may be some bigger indie games that have come out, like Five Nights at Freddy's was an indie game, and now it's makes tons of money, and now it's here on PlayStation. Like, there's tons of different like indie games that like start off really small, and then by word of mouth it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm glad that they're this. State of Plays is exactly where these indie games belong. I very much do say that. And maybe in the showcase also, because that's like the big, like, all right, we're going to go with all the guns loaded. Even show off maybe some of the bigger indie games that, like, this is what we want to back. Like, the big ones. And, like, here's, you know, like, your smaller ones right here. As I said, I think, like, we've been seeing a lot of, like, the first showcase they did when they announced PS5, they did Security Breach. That's here, and that we've been getting trailers of that for a while now, and that feels like it's the biggest game on this. I feel that should have ended the show. The Security Breach should have been the last part. I've never heard of Little Demon Inside. I've never heard of that game. Like, I didn't even recognize that was Star Ocean. I was like, oh, it's a Square Enix game. Ooh, what is this? Oh, very Japanese. Okay, what is this? And it's Star Ocean. Okay. And again, there are people who are excited about this. We got King of Fighters, which that's pretty cool. I like me my fighting games. King of Fighters. We got Kart Rider, which, yeah, I thought it was Mod Nation when Mod Nation Racers, like, oh my god, they're bringing back Mod Nation? But no. It's just, and it looks a bit generic. It looks a bit like, oh, okay, it's a kart racer, and it does look really fun, but it doesn't feel, I don't know what makes it different than, like, Mario Kart or Crash Team Racing and probably a bunch of other kart racers that I can't think of right now. But, again, I think the other indie game that I do want to play is Death's Door. We got a little bit of that. I think we got that at the Devolver showcase at E3. And Devolver is a really fun publisher. I love Devolver. Devolver is a great publisher, and they make really interesting, fascinating, different games, and I really do like that. But like, we opened with Deathverse, which I'm like, what is this, like, battle royale, like, hero shooter, whatever, like, it was weird. And then, like, excuse me. And then the complete reverse is that we got this whole We Are OFK. Which, I like, as a trailer, I thought it was funny that it was very self-aware. They're like, oh, we're on State of Play, and we're doing this, and oh my god. But I had no idea. Like, I still don't know what the hell this game is. I don't know what We Are OFK is. That trailer did nothing for me to go, this is what it is. Outside of that, it told you that it's a narrative-driven game with conversation choices, and it's about what the band, OFK, over the game, and that's it. So, again, it's another narrative-driven game, maybe like Telltale or otherwise. But, like, what is the hook to grab me into that game? And maybe that game isn't for me. Maybe that game isn't for me, Brett J. Rasmussen. Maybe it's for someone else. I don't know. But We Are OFK. It just confused me more than anything. And again, maybe it's not for me. That's probably the case. But as I said, like, Deathverse opened, and I'm like, what is this? I'm confused by all the stuff that's happening in front of me. And then We Are OFK, I was just as confused with all the stuff I'm hearing. So, like, it was crazy. But, like, as I said, I believe the other games they got, First Class Trouble. That looks actually really fun. That game looks really fun. And they did spend time, like, I know what that game is. I know how this game works. You spend time, and, like, yes, it was the developers, and it very much felt scripted, and fine, and that's fine. It's okay. So I know what First Class Trouble is. Pretty much what the game is that you play as one person who is the humanoid or the personoid, and your job is to go ahead and kill or get rid of the other residents, which are other players in the game. It's kind of like Among Us, it felt like. Your job is to go ahead and kill them while the other people have, oh, we need to meet up with this dude, or we need to go do this thing, or whatever it would be. But you have one person, or maybe two people, but you have a person or two who is the humanoid that is there to kill them. And that actually looks really fun. But out of everything, I don't know. It was fine. It's a State of Play. It's here. We got an announcement of a bunch of indie games. I don't know. It just there needs. I think the takeaway I would probably say, I would like to see more State of Plays instead of having this State of Play is only like from top to bottom. It's only about Last of Us Part 2, or it's only about Ghost of Tsushima, or it's only about God of War, or whatever it would be. This one, I feel like they should take that and put it at the end, and then you can have a bunch of indie games, like just a bunch of trailers leading into this, like the big one where it takes 20 minutes, and you're going to go really in depth with that. They did that with, I believe, Ratchet & Clank. That was actually really good. Because with Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, you spent a lot of time spending with that, and then you had a little bit of trailers to like lead into it, but you spent a lot of time with this. That's my takeaway. But this was here. It was fine. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Brotherhood of Geeks. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think of State of Play. Do you guys agree that you would like to see more out of State of Play? Did you like this State of Play? What was your favorite game, or did you not care about this? I would love to hear what you guys think of this. Please let me know in the comments down below. And also, press the bell icon when you subscribe. That way, whenever we put up a video, you know we put up a video. So, we got that. And you can also follow me and the rest of the team on the Brotherhood of Geeks at DualShocked.BOG. That's the name of our PlayStation podcast, DualShocked.BOG. We'll be getting that back up and running very soon. It's been a while, but we're going to be getting that back up and running. Because a lot of stuff has been happening in the PlayStation sphere, like God of War 2018 coming to PC and all that. So we have a lot to discuss. But so yeah, you can also follow us on Twitter at DualShockBOG. And then you can also follow us on Twitch, where you stream at twitch.tv/Brotherhood of Geeks. And I know it's not here down there, but we also have an Instagram, which is Instagram.com/Brotherhood of Geeks. I go ahead and put up like videos and thumbnails and a bunch of stuff. But we have all the socials and all the things, all that kind of stuff. But thank you so much for watching. All right, I think that's everything. Let's see another State of Play with a little bit more stuff, but again, this was fine. So, with all that being said, I'm Brett J. Rasmussen, and as always, live to play, play together. I'll see you guys next time.